Joining us here are these big shiny drums, and here to tell us all about them is Marcus from Muller Group. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Marcus. Tell us a bit about what Muller Group does, because you've brought some of the component parts of what it is you do here to the show.
Yeah, Muller is a Swiss-owned company, and we as a Muller Group, we are basically in manufacturing drums, particularly here for the pharmaceutical industry, which are stainless steel drums, and we also have established ourselves as the market leader for these drums. Also, the drums are called Muller drums in the pharmaceutical industry, and all around that, basically, the portfolio is built up. We start with the drums, and then basically we go to the handling equipment, which we have over there, which is the mobile handling equipment, as well as with the accessories like the funnels, which we also do customized for the clients. Beside that, we also do have blending equipment and stationary columns, which are not shown at this venue. But this is also part of the product portfolio which Muller provides to the market.
Well, given that you brought so many of your drums here, just chat us through a bit of your range here, if you can.
Well, basically the drums start at the smaller, these kind of bottle cans, then go over to the larger drum, and basically the drums, they go up to 1,000 liters. And in between there we do have certain kind of standard sizes, but customers who require special ones, then we do that as well, even with, let's say, adaptation on the drums, which you see like here on this smaller sample here. So that's done according what are the requirements in order to suit the purpose of the client.
And sitting atop one of your Muller drums is this pretty heavy piece of equipment. Just chat me through this.
Yeah, what you see here is basically the split butterfly valve, or also called containment valve. And the Muller, the one is the MCV. And basically it enables the client to transfer the product in a closed way from a container to the process machine. And basically, if we look here inside, we can see the two flaps, which are touched each other, so you have a closed circuit and can transfer the powder from the container to the process machine, or vice versa. This is either available like here as a manual solution, or we do that as an automatic one, or even as part of integrated project, where the whole process basically is managed with a column, so from the pickup of the drum, the container, to the docking of the MCV or containment valve to the process machine.
Let's wander over and have a look at, I guess, the final part of the story here. Obviously, once you've filled these up with whatever product you've filled them up with, yes, you've then moved it into another container of the vessel, or for processing. Yes. You need to clean up afterwards, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. That's coming more and more important from a GMP perspective, that you have a validated process, that you, after you used your drums, that you basically place it in such kind of GMP compliant washing machine, which then basically cleans the drums. You get a validated process and basically can document it. And this is getting more and more important also in terms of the regulator, what they're looking for. And there we are very much up to the front, and do have these different kind of washing systems, from smaller ones like the parts which we see here, to the larger ones which are going to IBC washing. But in these IBC washing machines you also can basically handle the parts. So it really depends how the client has set up his process and what he wants to handle.
Sure. I could do with one of these in my kitchen. Tell me, can we see this in action, Marcus?
Yeah. Here we go. The machine basically now started, and you see the circulation of the water, and basically with the large water amount and the detergent, you wash down the product through the different rinse and washing steps, and at the end of the process basically you have a drying process, so that the parts completely get dried, yeah, as well as the chamber, and there's no moisture left, which could lead to a possible microbiological contamination. Yeah.
Tell me, are the lights in there, are they here just for the show? Or if I were to buy this, can you fit it with some changing lights for me?
The lights are as part of the machine, and it's not only for the show. It basically indicates the status of the machine, whether it's running or whether in red light there is a problem. So you could see from a distance within your washing area whether there's a problem with your machine.
And if anybody watching right now in India wanted to find out more about Muller Group and its products, what would you say is the best route?
The best way would be to contact Vinisa with Mr. Samir Sanghavi, who is out of Mumbai, and he's the contact person, and he would be available for a continuous discussion on your requirements about handling, drums, as well as washing.
Fantastic. Listen, Marcus, thank you so much for chatting us through your range here. I don't know if you want to turn that off. We'd hate to waste water unnecessarily. Before we do go, I wouldn't want to waste this opportunity to ask you about India. You know, here we are at CPhI in India. Tell me about your products and whereabouts they're working for you in this market.
Well, for us, the main market is definitely the pharmaceutical market. We have here established ourselves really as a specialist for handling with the drums and also with the washing. And that's really our main market where we basically serve the needs here, what the clients are looking for.
And is it a growing market for you? Is business moving in the right direction?
For us, it is a growing market, and we have established ourselves here since almost 10 years with the partner, and really can see that we have really a very good foothold here in the market and are recognized here as well.
That's great to hear. Listen, Marcus, thank you so much for showing us around your stand. Absolutely fascinating stuff, and I wish you all the very best for the rest of this year's show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.